Hello, Maker Material subscribers. Welcome to your first box. We are so excited that you're getting your first box today. And hopefully, whether you are watching this a day before you get it, a day after you've got it, we hope to share with you all the inspiration you need to get crafty right away with your box. Now, when you first open your box, you are going to find these amazing project cards. And we thought, what a better way to share with you the project cards was not only through the project cards, but a real life video training walking you through each project. So in today's video, we are going to give you guys exclusive access to teach you all the nooks and crannies about these projects. Now, one thing to note for this first box, we want to make sure everyone's able to master all the goodness that we have. So these videos and projects are very awesome to make really quick. And I think it's a great way to master the box right away. You're going to have a ton of leftover material after you create all 4 of these projects. So you're able to pick and choose what you want to do and have a lot of fun. One thing to note, we do not have any of the project cards using all the patterns. So be sure to get crafty with those. You can see even more ideas all throughout the month on the YouTube channel. And we are so excited for that awesome first box. Thank you guys so much again for subscribing and being an awesome Maker Material box subscriber. Let us know what your thoughts are on your first box and give us some ideas on what you'd like to see in future boxes by sending us an email. So anyway, first things first, we are going to work with one of these bags. These are very basic and you do get a few of these in the box. So we are going to make some Thanksgiving leftover bags to coordinate with the clothespin you received in your bag. It's really easy and I'm going to walk you through how to do a very basic print and cut that you're going to be able to use for a lot of different projects. So let me grab the iPad right here. Now that we have the iPad, we're going to click upload and open uploaded images. So you'll see that the Thanksgiving leftovers work great with our little print and cut file in the 2019 fall collection. So we've inserted it in here and we already cropped it down. So when you import that, you do want to size it down just to the different edges of your project. And we have about 3.5 inches wide to work with. So we're going to size it down to 3.5 width with a 4.3 height. So once you've done that, you can click Make It and press Replace. And again, when you import this, you just want to select Print and Cut. So here it is. Our image is good to go. We can go ahead and click Print, and you can send it to your inkjet printer. And let's just go ahead and press Print. So it's sending it over to the printer right now. And you can print and cut on your desktop, laptop, or iOS device. You hear it printing, so I'm just going to walk over to the printer, and it's a really easy design to print out. So a lot of people ask all the time, Tanner, what printer do you use? And my answer is the Canon TS8120. It's a very affordable, under $100, and you're able to print this out right away. And to make this even more fall-y, we're using a little off-white piece of cardstock that I absolutely love. So again, guys, already good to go. Print it out, and from right out of the printer, you're able to add it to the mat, and then we're able to go through and cut it. So I'm going to bring the Cricut into the frame, and all we're going to do is load it in. So just like so, we're going to load it into the machine. And then you're able to press continue. It lets us know that we printed it. Now this is medium cardstock, but we are for sure going to need a little bit more pressure. And then we can easily use fast mode because all it's going to do is cut around for us. And if you're thinking, Tanner, I could easily do this with a paper trimmer, you are 100% correct. So if you don't even want to put it into Cricut, you do not have to. So now it's going to scan the black bars that you'll see, and it's going to cut through really easily. All right, so now we can just click unload, and then you're going to be able to pop out your cut design right here. We love how easy it is to make these. Imagine cutting out a bunch of these for your Thanksgiving leftovers, and you could put them on the brown bags, or you could use some other type of bag. We love this artwork from Maker's Gonna Learn. So now that that is done, all you want to do is open up your bag. And then you would stuff it full with anything that you have that you wanted to give them. Kind of fold it under. Add your Thanksgiving leftover tag, your little image, and then use a clothespin to close that up, and you're going to have awesome Thanksgiving leftovers or anything like that for the fall. You could use another little item to put some holiday cookies in or anything, maybe some pumpkin bread or something like that. It'd be a lot of fun. So there you go with project number 1. All right, guys, next up, we are making the Give Thanks banner. Now, this right here, guys, is very easy to make. You get a roll of jute in your box. So what you're going to be able to do with this is just pick out 2 colors of cardstock that you would like to use, and everyone has a piece of cardstock in their stash. We were not able to send you guys the cardstock because it would curl and then it would not be able to flatten back out for best of use. So we don't want to send that just yet, so be staying tuned until we are able to be sending cardstock in the box because we'll have some really exciting things coming. But until then, you'll be able to go pick out whatever cardstock you want. For our sample, we used a brown and kind of like this orange, but for today's project, I have ran out of brown. We've been making too many fall projects, so we're gonna make the same project in black and orange. So a little different vibe, but still, you guys will be able to make your own very easily. So let's go ahead and jump into Design Space. One thing to know is that we are using another awesome file, and this one right here is our Give Thanks banner. So this one's already set up for our success, guys. I absolutely love this. It's 2 colors, and it may only take 2 sheets of cardstock. It may take 4, but I'm pretty sure we should be able to get this on 2 sheets of cardstock really easily. So click on your image and go over to Edit, and we're going to make the height 5 inches. So each image is going to be 5 inches, 5 inches tall. And that's all you need to do. It's really easy. So now we can click Make It and click Replace. And look at this, guys. 2 mats. Really simple. So now what we're going to do is start with our, this one's going to be our orange mat, and then right here is going to be our black mat. So now we're going to just take our mat and apply it down. And we're using about 80 to 100 pound cardstock right now. The thicker the cardstock, the better, guys. So we're just applying it on our light grip mat because we love, love, love the light grip mat for Cricut and cardstock. So we're going to load this into our machine. And again, I'm going to use that medium cardstock with more pressure. So we're going to select medium cardstock. And then we're going to use more pressure. And what I love about this, guys, is you're actually going to use some more cardstock for your napkin ring. Look at this extra space you're going to have on the sheet of cardstock. So you're going to be able to make a lot of projects really easily. So now we're just going to press on the Cricut and let it cut out all of those letters. All right, guys, we're going to unload this mat right here. And then you can see your images are cut out. So what I like to do for cardstock with this type of thing is I like to take it, flip it over, and first I like to pull off the back sheet. And it's okay if some of the letters come with you. No big deal. And then you're able to roll it off and pick up each letter right here. And what I love about the banner is it already has our little circle to thread it through the twine. So just like so, you're going to want to take this and pop these off and create a little pile, just like so. And then you can see we had a few stick with the cardstock. So we're going to pop out the G, just like so, and the N. So now we're going to leave that in a little pile. And this is, a lot of leftover cardstock. So we're going to set that to the side. And then we're going to grab the black cardstock. And first thing I'm going to do is just kind of move these little pieces off the mat. You can use your Cricut scraper tool, actually. It will work a lot better. And just quickly take those off, better than using your finger and getting any residue on the mat. So now we're going to lay down the next piece of cardstock. And keeping with those same settings, as you can see here, you're going to be able to cut through that second mat. All right, so now we can go ahead and unload that, and then we're going to repeat this same process for this project. So again, you can just peel off each of these. And my favorite tip for this project is to make sure you reference the sample image on Maker's Gonna Learn, or you can just leave the image pulled up in Design Space like so. So then you can start threading and being able to place it in there. So you're going to want to start with one of your leaves. All right, guys, so we zoomed out, and now what we're going to do is take the jute that you get in the kit, and all you want to do is start over here with your reference, and you're going to want to start with your leaf, and then just simply repeat the process, threading every single letter and leaf through the twine, just like so. All right, guys, my last tip for you with this project is, like we did with our sample, hot glue it to the jute. That's going to keep all these letters perfectly in place. That's the tip they do not want to tell you when you make a banner. You see it all perfectly lined out across a mantle or something, or on a little shelf, or anything like that, tables, and they look perfect, and you're like, wow, this is great. The tip is to hot glue it down, because if we lifted up the one you just seen on the table, it would not look near as great. So just give it a little bit of hot glue, give it a little for each letter, and it's going to stay right in place for your Thanksgiving table, mantle, or anything like that. All right, guys, next up we are making these adorable napkin rings. So what you're going to need for this one is our jasmine font and the napkin ring cut ball. So let's go ahead and jump into Design Space and create this project. We're going to go to Upload and open Uploaded Images. We're going to grab our napkin ring and press Insert. We're going to change the size down to 4 inches. And that will create the height of 1.7. So right there is our background, and we're going to cut that on yellow cardstock. So let's go ahead and click on Layers, and we're going to, excuse me, this is the old way of changing colors. Let's click on the layer, and now we're going to change it to yellow, just like so, to match the cardstock we're using today. And then we're going to add our jasmine font. So click on Text and System, and then Jasmine. All right, so we're going to press the Jasmine font, and then we're going to type out our name. And now we're going to be able to size it up just a tad. But here's where it gets the fun part. So we're going to go to Edit and Letter Space, and we're going to bring these letters closer together, just like so. And then you can position them down. And now you know for a fact that it's going to fit right here on your awesome little napkin ring. So now you're able to go ahead and press Make It, and we're going to press Replace. All right, guys, after you press Make It, now traditionally I would totally want to put these on one mat, but as Rachel informed me after I was so eager to do this, that we have 2 totally different cut settings. So for our iron on today, and yes, we are going to be ironing on paper. This is something you have never seen me do on camera, but it is really fun, and I cannot wait to share with you guys exactly how to do it. So we need to mirror our name, and then we'll be able to go ahead and cut this out. We're going to need to grab our Cricut mat, and we are going to select iron-on for that. So you can use just everyday iron-on setting for that. This is Caesar Easy Weave that you get, so we love that. So we put that shiny size down, and then we're going to click Everyday Iron-On. So then we're able to load it into the Cricut. And then once you're ready to go, just press that flashing Cricut button. So we've unloaded the mat, and now we're just going to weed this out really quickly. So we've weeded out our image, and now what we're going to do is go ahead and place our cardstock down onto the mat. But what we need to do is change this to medium cardstock, and we'll give that a little bit more pressure. And then no need to mirror or anything. So we're going to load it into the machine. And then once you're good to go, press that flashing Cricut button and it'll quickly cut out our napkin ring. So now you can just go ahead and pop out the napkin ring, just like so. Look at this, how awesome. And now what we're going to do is we're just going to apply down the name onto the cardstock, just like so. So now what we're going to do is grab the Easy Press mat. I'm going to take the Easy Press off of it, and I'm going to place the name down right here. And I'm going to use an amazing Teflon sheet. If you guys have never seen us use this, we have been using it and trying it out in a few different ways. So we're going to use that to protect our cardstock. And now we're trying out the temperature at 315, and we're definitely not going to do 30 seconds. I think 20 seconds will be perfect for our paper. So a little bit of pressure. I love the look of iron-on anything. I've seen people iron on napkins. I mean, truly the possibilities are endless with this heat transfer vinyl. So there we go. Now we can remove the Teflon sheet. And look guys, just like with a actual iron-on project, you can see the bubbles. We love, love, love the bubbles. All right, guys, after it's cooled, you just want to be able to peel this up and look at that flawless transfer. How awesome does that look? Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our napkin and place it just around here, and then we're going to grab our ribbon and we're going to thread this through. I'll go ahead and thread it through one side, and I like to grab the wire. All right, guys, so I just threaded that through. And now what we're going to do is for our edges, we're just going to take that and chop it right here. So you grab both of them, and if you see that it's not perfect or there's a little extra for some reason, you can just flop that out and be sure to fold it in the middle. So again, you just want to fold that right here in the middle, and then take these and from the center, and you want to use some really great fabric scissors. Just want to chop that, and then you're able to fray these out, and you'll have your amazing little project. All right, guys, last but not least, we are making the Get Your Fat Pants Ready apron. As you guys know, you get the apron in your kit, and we love, love, love these aprons. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a really easy multi-layer iron-on project today. So we're just going to jump into Design Space and start cutting out our 2 layers. So I've already uploaded this image, so we're opening it from Uploaded Images. Once we've selected our image, we are going to click on this, and we're going to change the width probably down to about 6.5 inches. So now that we've sized it, we're now able to go ahead and click Make It. It is truly that easy to work with our SVGs. So now we have these 2 right here, and I'm actually going to move our little piece of pumpkin pie down to the second mat, and I'm going to share with you what I'm going to do. So I'm just going to put this one over in the bottom right-hand corner, and I'm going to press Mirror. We'll be able to cut both of our layers today really quickly and easily. So these are our 2 sheets of iron-on we're using for today's project. And now we're going to be able to come over here, grab our mat, and we are going to go ahead and cut out our piece of brown iron-on. So you can reuse this. And we just need to have from 7 down to about 7. So a 7x7 sheet. So this is where we're going to have our hand lettering. And then for our little orange square, you can go ahead and cut that out. Just like so. And now we're going to have that cut over in this bottom right-hand corner. That's a little great hack when you're using the Cricut. So now we're going to be able to press Continue. So now we're just going to select Everyday Iron-On. And then we can turn Fast Mode on. So now we're loading our mat into the Cricut. All right, guys, so now we can unload the mat, and all I'm going to do is start weeding these 2 out. All right, guys, after you have weeded out both of your images like we have here, we have grabbed our Easy Press mat and our Easy Press, and we are going to preheat our surface. Now your apron is probably a little wrinkly, so I highly recommend preheating to not only warm up the fabric for today's project, but also to get out any wrinkles for a flawless design. Now, one thing I want to note is that we are going to place our image just a few inches down below the neckline. And a great way to line up the center is double checking here to get that center marking. So I have that faint line right about here. So that's how we'll be able to line up our project today. And then for today's project, I'm going to share with you guys how I like to prepare my images to do 2 layers at once. So I'm just trimming this top right off of here. So now we're able to lay our first layer down, just like so. And then we're going to be able to pick up our pumpkin pie and lay it down right here. So now we'll be able to hit this all in one swoop and have great results really easily. So let's grab that easy press and press the Cricut button to time down for 30 seconds. All right, so we've hit that right there. We're going to peel it up, and you can see you already have some great bubbles. That means that it is adhered down. So now you're able to peel this up just like so, and you can see your great results. So you can do a warm peel or a cold peel. If you already see the bubbles, that is a great indicator that you can do a nice warm peel. So guys, there it is. Now you have your awesome apron ready to go with all of your awesome maker material craft supplies. What did you guys think of all of these projects? I had so much fun making them with you in your first maker material box. Get excited because the next few months we will have even better projects and even more fun as we get ready for Christmas, which is honestly one of my personal favorites. Be sure to send us an email and submit your photos on the Facebook group with all of your amazing maker material projects. I cannot wait to share with you even more amazing fall projects we have lined up with our box. I thank you again, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.